What's going on, y'all? Hope everyone's having a fantastic day, and I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Now, I hope you guys like the new art I'm putting up. I'm really hoping to get the metal guys that we have in the shop on the other side of our business bend me up some sheet metal for this. They get some extra or some damaged stuff. I'd really like to make a big sticker wall out of that, maybe do some pinstriping stuff. That's something I'm trying to get into, ordering supplies, and really want to start learning how to do pinstriping because it's just a dying art to me. So maybe do some videos on that and me being just absolutely terrible and maybe a progression of getting better. And hopefully it inspires some of y'all to do something that you want to do that you're kind of nervous about doing. So maybe. I mean, who knows? But definitely ordering stuff tonight when I get home from hanging out at the shop, because it just seems like something fun to do. Who doesn't love painting and being artistic and cars and all that stuff? So you got that rocking. Today's video topic is about, well, my first video. If you guys have been with the channel for any length of time and you've kind of circulated through the videos, you may have stumbled across my first two videos. First one was on my KRSE 430, and the second one was a toolbox tour on my Master series that's no longer with me. Hopefully it's at a new home that's being loved and taken care of like I did. But the first video was absolutely terrible. I didn't know any of y'all. Speaking to a cell phone, looking at me is just a whole concept of its own that's, odd. Talking to an inanimate object. However, the wife says I could talk to a bush or a wall and I'd be fine making conversation. So today, we're gonna be talking about the Snap-on KRSE 430. So let's get into it. I'll pull this thing around and grab the phone. Oh, and before that, reason why I'm making this video, guys, not only is to do a better video in the first place, but we're going to do some things with organization, because he who dies with most tools wins at life. Hope you all heard me talk about that once or twice on this channel. Before we get into this, with organization, I got something. And I found something cool online, and I really love going against the grain on some of the popular brands. I mean, granted, they have great products on organization, but I found this company. I don't know how I found out about them. I was just scrolling through the internet, reading about stuff, and it's called Alien Space Saver. They make socket organizers and wrench organizers. Not a big company, but it's by mechanics, for mechanics. So you know what? For 50 bucks, we're gonna see what we get. I keep losing my pocket knife. So I like modular stuff. No stickers. Wait, oh, I did get a sticker. It's a little crumpled, but you know what? I'll take it. So I like having modular stuff. I like being able to be organized. Let's see if I can open it. I don't have a pocket knife on me because I'm a bum. The cat probably knocked it off the dresser due to them having little knife fights. But this is through a company called alienspacesaver.com. That's their website right there. I don't know if y'all can see that. This is not a sponsored video. I just thought it was a cool idea. These guys came up with something different. And as you can see, it's on like a 10-inch rail. And it holds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 socket organizer things. 3/8 holds, I believe, 13, and I'm not going to count that because I probably sound like an idiot counting, 1, 2, Dale Earnhardt, all that fun stuff. So we're going to hold off on putting these up, but neat concept. So first of all, it's on these real quick before we get into the tour. I really wish they'd put a third row in. So if anyone at Alien Space Saver is watching this, maybe put a third row in and maybe make these a little bit longer, make some type of plastic adapter to run a little bit more length. But other than that, they look pretty trick. I'm excited to put those in the toolbox. I'm gonna order some more of them. just to see. And if I don't like them, guess what? I'm going to take it to my home box and start organizing that with these. So we'll see what happens. They have a good amount of products. So if it's something cool, I will definitely tell you all to sit there and purchase. If it's complete junk, well, I'll let you know, and that decision will be on y'all. Going through this is a KRSE 430. And, you know, it's not a bad little box. You know, starting on the outside. My tool guy has his own custom stickers he prints up. You know, my tool daddy over here. Absolutely top-notch Snap-on dealer. Love working with him. And a fantastic guy in general. So, it is a stainless split-top box. I absolutely love that. I'm going around on the side first. Roll paper towels. Bungee cords, because you never know when you need those. Funnels, because they get lost. Gloves. And guys, I recommend these things, like a blade disposal, just because, well, you don't be throwing your razor blades in the trash. The poor guy that has to pick up the trash bag if he gets cut, or the sanitation workers that have to go pick it up. You don't want no one getting cut over throwing stuff in the trash can, you know. Not a good look. You want to keep people safe and don't want to hurt people by accident, so it is what it is. Love having the split top. I love being able to write on this with a Sharpie. I don't have one. Oh, I do have one in here. It's red. But I love taking notes. And if you let it sit up there just real quick, you let it sit up there for a while and you forget to wipe it off, you know, and the brake clean doesn't do the job, just ride over it and it'll go away. Hit it with some brake clean after you do that, and it's good as new. So starting off on this side, it's miscellaneous. I got stuff for my whiteboard to write down truck information, things of that nature. Couple mirrors. Got my little Snap-on torch. My Flexzilla blowgun. Air chuck. Bits. Measuring tire wear. And a Blue Point magnet and mirror, along with another set over there. Well, flashlight, brushes, pens, all that stuff. Mainly miscellaneous stuff. And if I can get that drawer closed, like, geez. I'm just incapable today. You'd figure I got some problems, guys. And for some reason, my wife puts up with those. Next, we have 1/2 inch and 3/8 and 1/4 inch extensions. I need to get with the Snap-on man to get the 1/2 inch drive ones. I have the ratchet that I hate. Goodbye to you too, sweetheart. My radio doesn't even want to be around me. What a pain. But this is a ratchet that I hate. It does come undone. I'll probably make a short on that because I had a viewer ask a question on that. Like, can you show us the issue with it? Absolutely. So when I get a chance to turn wrenches on something, I'll be turning a ratchet on it and see if we can get it to trip up like it has been. Then we got 1/4 inch, 3/8, and a longer 3/8. Moving on to sockets. Got this when I bought the box too. This is, use it to wash the trucks in the fleet, or give it to the guys to wash their trucks when they have the day off from working in the field. So that actually works out pretty good. I have no complaints with that. In my 5 things I hate about this box video, I talked about having to put in this outlet. Snap-on, you already got the holes for it. I don't understand why you just didn't give me it, you know, put it in. And this box is like $2,200 brand new. Granted, I didn't pay that for it, but you know, I did buy it at a good price. Got some lights hanging up, easy red, Snap-on, whatever you want to call it. I don't know the model number on that little pen light. I used to have them up top. I just don't want people getting any ideas to take my stuff, so I've been locking them up in the box. Probably the smartest decision I can make. But going through, guys, I absolutely love having all these in the magnetic holders. But as you can see, I've got them up on the side walls. I got another 1/2 inch drive ratchet over here. I just don't want to run out of room I want to stack this thing full. So this is kind of be nice getting that in there. Hopefully take up a lot less space. Get more sockets in, because like I said, he who dies with most tools wins. And you get some more 1/4-inch stuff, both metric and standard. I got some 12 points. And you get 6-point versions. Yeah, I need to get some shallow 3/8 stuff, because I got the mids and I got the long or deep impacts, all that fun stuff. So going through this kind of quickly, kind of getting things through. I know it's kind of a long intro on this video. I bought this initially, and it was in one of these smaller trays, and one of the kids I worked with at the time had the bigger tray. He didn't want it in his toolbox. I wanted to add to this set. It's originally 3/8 or 3/4. So I ordered the rest of the set. Well, I got them in extra long, so they kind of ride up there. So I'm looking to get some toolbox widgets in here. They have 2 different designs now for wrenches. They have the DIY set and they have their professional set. Another great company. I love their professional set. The magnetic bases on them. The modular availability for them. Apparently with the DIY set, it does not come with the magnets on it, but it's still modular and it's a lot cheaper. So I'm going to try those. If I don't like them, we'll go to the home box. You know, no big deal. Blue point ratcheting wrenches and stubby metric, stubby standard. Line wrenches through gear wrench, with flex heads on them. Coming down, screwdrivers. Lost a couple. So every time I lose a tool, I try to change the color up a little bit. Maybe this whole set will go high vis yellow. I don't know. Only time will tell. And these are not just screwdrivers, guys. Let your imagination run rampant with these, because they're not only a screwdriver, they're a pry bar, they're a chisel, they're whatever you want to be. I mean, if you want to pick your nose with it, go for it. And don't let a warranty tell you what to do with your tools, guys. It's really not that important. So if you want to use it as a chisel, just make sure you have a hammer behind it. If you want to use it as a pry bar, make sure you just go at it like that. You know, screwdriver, pry bar. So, food for thought, guys. As far as scrapers, this is probably by far my favorite one in my collection of tools that I use. This thing is just awesome. It feels great in the hand, too. That's my biggest thing. I want something that feels good and that actually works. So that's definitely one of them. The speed drawer. Don't you just love these things? So I keep, you know, cookies. I keep rope seals in here. You know, seal glide for brakes, fuses, random drill bits, I guess. You know, random chemicals, cleaners. You know, battery stuff, terminals, pipe dope. I don't know what this is. A headlight to a Dodge. Coming on down. I love how this drawer looks, guys. Granted, honestly, if I put this in a set, it would probably run about there and I'd have a ton more space for other stuff. Once again, he who dies with most tools wins at life, am I right? I mean, the whole purpose of a roll cart is be efficient and get things done. So I want to make sure I can be as efficient as possible and just load this thing up because, well, I love tools. I am a tool. I'm just some random dude that likes blowing money on stuff that I may use never. But it looks good. No, I really enjoy buying a new product and using it and abusing it and see if it's good. And then I'll buy more of that line and all that stuff. Just picked some of those up off the tool truck. Probably should have got them off of Amazon. But, you know, I like supporting my local tool guy. That's a great dude. So, along with his little channel lock filter pliers. Because I don't have any in this drawer. So, more organization coming to this drawer, the wrench drawer, and the socket drawer. So that'll be in a whole nother video. Going over hammers, pry bars, of that stuff. I absolutely love this straight pry bar. And it not having a bent tip is kind of nice. Something cool to play around with. Makes doing some jobs so much easier. So I'd highly suggest getting a straight tip pry bar. Love the Wilton hammers. I've got the 20-pound and the 8-pound. Fantastic hammers. I love the snap-on ones. More scrapers underneath here. This is a 56 ounce, I believe. That's what it is. And a couple more pry bars. Nothing too crazy. Got the extendable one down there. And I am in shorts and Vans right now. I'm feeling all comfy and sassy right with myself. So having fun, you know. Had to load up my top box of the Husky to bring that home, being that I got rid of the Master Series that's been sitting on a pallet for a while. So that's loaded up in the SUV, and now I just got these 2 boxes at work. Bought the Irwin Hansen tap and die set. This thing's actually come in handy. I love using this. I know the running joke of it is, you know, stay out of the shop or stay out of the area when someone's got that out. You know, I love using that stuff. I like making stuff work. Mighty Vac cooling system, Aerovac kit, a Calvin Tools slide hammer, Matco pulley, puller, and installer set. These are actually really trick, guys. I mean, I would highly suggest, or is that the thing I'm talking about? I don't know. It's a stud set. Never mind. I'm lying. It is a good tool to have. You know, good stud puller set. But the tool I was referring to is in the big box. It's for broken taps. Let's see if I can find that. Let's get random for a second, right? You know, have fun with it. It's Saturday. I'm enjoying life. You guys should be too. If not, well, I hope things get better for you. These little guys right here from Walton. I don't know why they're in that box, but they are. But these are cool as all get out. Like, these are the cat's meow, you know, whatever you want to call it. But so pretty much if you have a broken tap, if I can get it to do what it needs to do, kind of difficult doing it one hand. But anyways, it's got these little tabs that come out, goes down behind the broken tap, and you're able to spin that off. You throw a little tap socket on it and you're good to rock and roll. It's a great tool to have in the toolbox. They do come in handy, and it was worth the money that I paid for it. So that's through Walton. There's the information right there. Fantastic tool. It saved my rear end a time or two. I still have yet to give this to my father. I need to go see him and bring that over to his house. So we talked about the Irwin set. Great little kit to have. It's a little expensive. I honestly feel like on this kit though, like everything's more brittle. I've had to replace a couple taps, but so Mighty Vac kit. We got a tubing bender. We got a steering wheel puller set down there. Some funnels, grease. Power Probe ECT 3000. Fantastic tool to have, especially if you do a lot of trailer brakes and harnesses, like trailer harnesses. I use it a lot for finding brake issues. Pretty much just hooking the power on this little guy. I know, it's kind of all over the map. Don't you just love all the puppy bites and scratches from the dog? Gotta love it. But yeah, you get a lot of wiring with this. I hate all the wiring, but whatever. Good for length. You hook it up to 12 volt power. You hook into one of these little prongs into the harness. And you just trace the wire with this little detector. I've had nothing but good luck with this tool, especially once you learn how to use it properly. It comes in handy. So that is a Power Probe ECT 3000. Great tool to have. And this is a Lyle Master disconnect set, or disconnect set. Man, I'm just all over today. I need another cup of coffee, but I love tools. I want to fill this little guy up and figure out how to organize it and fill it up again and see what we could do. But that's my little tour of it, guys. Hopefully this is better than the first one. Some of the tracks I've been to, I'm trying to find more, but you know, don't want to cover this up all the way. But you know, I love racing. Can't wait to go back to the track in another month to go run a 14-hour race. So should be a fun time had by all. Maybe get some video of that and hopefully talk to the owner of the car, see if he's cool with me putting a race car tour up of our Mustangs, or his Mustangs, I should say. I'm just a mechanic and the fueler. So guys, with that being said, thank you for watching. Take it easy and keep wrenching.